Looks like I've almost broken up all the crumbles in here, which is kind of sad. I was enjoying those giant clumps of C4. Alright guys, so I'm about to head to the gym. Gonna hit my squat and deadlift and legs hypertrophy day. The goal on the squats is to get around 325 for sets of 8 at good depth. And then on deadlift, depending on how I feel after the squats, I'm either going to go for one set of 365 for 10 reps, which would be like a huge PR for me that I've been going for a while. Or I'm just going to go for 3 or 4 sets of 8 with 335. Now if I feel good, I'm going to go for 365 for 10 reps, and then what I'm going to do is go down to about 325 and hit a couple sets of 8 with that. After those 2 exercises are done, I'm going to move on, maybe do some straight leg deadlifts, some leg press, a bunch of accessory stuff. I'm not going to record today's workout, guys, because you see a lot of my leg workouts, so I'm not going to record every single leg workout. I don't want them to get too repetitive, but depending on how I feel, you might see that one set of deadlift. Anyways, guys, about to head to the gym, so I'll see you in a bit. What's up, guys? So I wanted to cover a topic. I was just telling my mom about what I wrote about today in my book, and the book is almost done, by the way, but I was writing about the 10 reasons why you should start working out. This is the last chapter of my book. I'm letting you guys know before anybody else, the last chapter of the book is mainly going to be based off of the 10 reasons that you should be in the gym, that you should be dieting, that you should introduce yourself to the fitness lifestyle. And the reason that I was talking about today specifically is that it makes you happy, puts you in a good mood, it helps you sleep, it makes your life better, it makes you a happier person, a more determined person, a more goal-driven person. And not only that, this is the crazy part right here, guys. This is where all my research went today. After you finish a workout, you release certain hormones and certain chemicals in the body. You release dopamine in the brain, which makes you really happy. Get it? Dopamine. You release a little tiny bit of oxytocin, which is the same chemical that is released right after sex that allows people to kind of feel cuddly and fall in love. You also release lots of endorphins. And endorphins are basically like the body's natural morphine. Morphine that you see in the hospital is really nothing more than a synthetic version of what your body already produces after a workout and after sex. I'm not sure how to say this other word, but it's like epinephrine, but it's another feel-good hormone that elevates right after a workout. The chemical breakdown and the hormones that rise, it's almost identical to what you produce when you get high on cocaine as to the chemical breakdown and the hormonal changes that you experience right after a workout, the elevation of hormones. It's literally almost the same. So if you can go in the gym and do high intensity cardio and get the same high, just about the same high that you would get on cocaine, while increasing brain function, while increasing blood flow, increasing longevity, and increasing, just making your life better, making your life longer, making you more efficient, making you better. If you could do that while getting the same high as you could on crack cocaine, why the hell would you go out and spend money on crack cocaine and slowly screw up your life, slowly lose brain cells, slowly kill your body, end up in prison? Why? I was thinking about that. I was thinking, well, here's what's crazy. Some of those chemicals that are released, like dopamine in the brain, that is something that's also released when you're taking drugs. Now, when you have sex, right after you're done, right after you orgasm, you release oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins. You also release serotonin when you finish your workout. You also release serotonin a little bit after doing some drugs, some good drugs. So they're all very, very similar. That high feeling is a certain feeling of certain chemicals in the body being released. As crazy as it is, oxytocin is found in sports, it's found after sex, it's found in workouts, it's all over the place. But, you know, when you first start dating someone, you're like, I'm so in love with this person, I'm just so in love with them, and you just kind of feel like just high all the time, just like in love. That's oxytocin. When you have that honeymoon stage going on and you feel like you're just in love with someone, literally your bodies are are both producing a lot of oxytocin, more than you'll ever produce again in the relationship, most likely. And oxytocin is the chemical in your brain, or it's the compound in your body that helps create a bond between two or more people. It's something that's found in nature. It's something that we're hardwired to do. A lot of oxytocin is released in the beginning of a relationship. It gives you that like happy, cuddly feeling. Also, after sex, it's released. That's why you feel like cuddling and you feel all lovey after sex and you say, I love you. But the one time in any man or woman's life that the most oxytocin is released is during childbirth. So when a woman has a baby, and then the first year after that, they release more oxytocin than anyone ever will in their entire life. And that's what makes the mother-child bond so strong, and that's what makes the mother-child bond like unbreakable. You'll really never be as close to anybody as you will be your mom, unless you just have a really bad relationship in that relationship and it's destroyed. But it's meant to be the closest relationship that two people can have between mother and child. But they've also even found oxytocin happening in sports. When someone wins the football team and they shout and they take a backflip and they just kind of like explode in happiness and excitement for winning, they're experiencing a little bit of oxytocin, and it actually rubs off on their teammates. So their teammates also experience oxytocin. So here's my point, guys. When you go to the gym and work out, right? When you get a really, really, really good workout and the workout is over, really intense, you release a little bit of oxytocin. You release a little bit of dopamine. You release some endorphins, so morphine. And you even release serotonin. You release all that stuff. The same stuff you get from drugs and the same stuff you get from sex. All after your workout, you release. Your hormones are up. You release all that stuff and it makes you feel freaking amazing. You feel a little high for a bit. After your workout, you're just like, ugh, you get a little spacey. Which is why I've been doing high intensity cardio for the past week, every single day. It's really been helping me be more creative, have more things to talk about on videos, have more things to write about, have a clear mind, be happy. High intensity cardio is awesome. If you're a natural bodybuilder or a natural athlete, and you don't have a giant amount of body weight to carry around, and you're not just pounding down when you do high intensity cardio, guys, I only weigh about 177, 176, so I can do high intensity cardio no problem, as long as I control my descent to the ground. I'm not just banging the ground and destroying my joints. So yeah, you can get the same high that you get on crack cocaine by doing high intensity cardio, and it's free, and it makes your life better, makes you live longer, makes you look better, makes you sexier naked, makes you more confident. It makes everything better, and it's free, other than the gym membership of $25 a month. You also release some of the same things that you release after sex. Oh, and not to mention working out makes you better at sex because you have better blood flow and better cardiovascular systems, which relates back to that. But that's not the point. The point is, guys, working out is better than drugs. It's much better than drugs. There's no reason to take drugs. If you're having a shitty life right now, things suck, and you need an outlet, you need something to like help get you back up out of that slump, you need something to dedicate your life to medicate just for the moment and then have something to continue with, go to the damn gym. Lift some weights, do some heavy-ass squats, deadlift, bench press, and do some high-intensity cardio on the stair-stepper. Or go for a run. Any of that. Just don't go and do drugs, for God's sakes, and don't go and have sex with some random person to get the feeling. Don't do that. The gym, fitness, health, this whole lifestyle is a beautiful thing, and it saves a lot of people's lives, and it changes a lot of lives if you understand how everything works in the body, how the dopamine receptors work, how the oxytocin works, how the endorphins work, how good you feel when you set a goal every single day and you achieve it, and you feel freaking amazing while doing it. It'll change anyone's life, straight up. There's no reason to do dumb shit and go down the wrong path when all you need to do to go down the right path is step foot into a gym. With that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and go get my workout in. It was really nice talking to you guys. All love. I'll be back later. Alright guys, so I just went to the grocery store and picked up some stuff. We just got a new Publix in town, so I got some of this bread. I don't know if you've ever, this is the best bread that you can get when you're counting macros, when you're dieting on a calorie deficit. The Sarah Delight 45 calorie. It's literally 45 calories a serving. You get 5 grams of fiber, and I've been having trouble hitting my fiber lately, so that's awesome. So I got some fiber bread. It's also really low calorie, as opposed to like kind of more regular wheat bread. It's about 60 calories a slice, so you're saving 15 calories per slice. Got some sugar-free jelly. This is also fiber jelly, so it has 5 carbs per serving. 2 of those carbs are fiber, so 10 calories per serving. Pretty good stuff. So what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to make 3 or 4 slices of toast and have some of this on each slice and some sugar-free syrup on top. Yeah, for tonight what I'm going to have is 1 complete cookie, Lenny's and Larry's, with probably some sugar-free syrup, and got some different ice cream. This is what I got this time. The no sugar added Breyers vanilla chocolate strawberry, and it is 80 calories a serving with 3 grams of fat, 13 carbs, and 2 grams of protein. Still got a lot of fat left for the day, guys. I have like almost 30 grams of fat left for the day, and about 120 or so carbs, and I think 15-20 grams of protein. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a pizookie with a couple scoops of this, and some honey and some chocolate syrup and fun stuff. And then I'm going to get a little bit more work done. It is about 9:55, and then I'm going to go to bed. So